Happy New Year, I guess. And I don't know how long I need to keep saying Happy New Year, but Happy New Year to you. My name is David, and this is Backroads, and I got another video for you today. This one is of a mall walk, and the mall is dying. It's coming to an end. Don't know when, but it's dying a slow death. And that is... I'm talking about the Shops on Steeles in 404. Formerly, when it first opened back in the 70s, this was called Markham Place, or Marketplace, but we called it Markham Place. And over the years, this mall has been dying a slow death. Food Basics at the end there used to be a Miracle Mart back in the day. And then Miracle Mart was bought out and turned into Ultramart. This entire mall, all the way down the end, actually at the end used to be a Sears. It's all on tap to become a condo development. I mean, there's been talk about this being turned into a condo development for many years. And now it is actually, well, there's been things submitted. So who knows what happens to this entire mall. It used to house McDonald's even. But when McDonald's leaves a mall, you know that there is deep problems. And I think the reason why this mall started to dwindle is because of competition. I don't think this is going to be a long video because there's not much to this mall anymore. So many things have opened and closed over the years. I think, to be quite honest, it's better served being a condo development. But the condo development that this would turn into I mean, it's got two banks in here. This used to be the McDonald's right here. It's a shoe repair place now. And there's a Wimpy's Diner, which has probably seen better days. And then there's a shawarma place. This mall is Bell Telephone. Yeah, this entire place is better served being redeveloped as a condo development. I think they're on tap for like, I think 6 towers. I think there's 6 towers. My gosh. This may be the shortest video I've ever done on my channel. There's nothing here at all. So who knows? A lot of $1. I guess we could go upstairs. I think that's what we'll do. This is a Friday. Friday the 3rd. This used to be a Sears department store. And this thing was so big. It was doing so many different things. But I think there's some like dentist offices and stuff up here, but that's kind of about it, really. This place, yeah, you know, this place has never really been something to celebrate, to be quite honest. It's always been kind of a little bit of an eyesore, to be quite honest. Anytime I've ever come in this place, everything just seems to get less and less and less than what it once was. I mean, there's some financial services. And these are just like little offices that's here now, which really is not much. I don't know how any of these places make money. No flipping idea. This has to be the saddest mall I've ever been in. I mean, if I walk around a little bit more, actually I may go for a coffee because there's a Tim Hortons. So they've got a restaurant there. That used to be a Montana's, the Golf It Up across the street. Tim Hortons is down there. And then there used to be, at the very, very end, I don't know if you can see, but here, I'll try to zoom in. Way down there, you can probably see some fencing. That used to be, at the very, very end, an Esso gas station that was not very old. It was probably maybe 10 years old, maybe, and it's gone. So I think this place is getting slated to get things approved for this condo development to go in. Now the problem with putting in a condo development at this location is the fact that Steeles Avenue is right there. Okay, Steeles Avenue just runs, and you got the 404 right over there. Okay, so you got 404, Steeles, and then you got Don Mills. And the problem is the traffic. It is absolutely terrible. The traffic is probably the worst I've seen it. This place, I don't know if it can handle it. And if they go ahead, and if they put it in, the condos that are on tap, a god-awful, I don't know, there's just no character to them. But it is what it is. And this, yes, this is a flea market, which used to be Sears, which used to be, I don't know, something else. And that used to be Sears right there, the Active Green and Ross. And the reason, actually, there was a condo development that was submitted, I think 2004, I don't know, you can fact check me, but it was not approved because I think David Schreiner, the MP, enacted, he didn't enact it, but he invoked one of the laws that states that Toronto, okay, this is in Markham. I'm actually in Markham right now. He stated that Toronto, any development 50 meters from the border of Toronto, which is where I am right now, they could veto development or some sort of veto. I don't know really the details of it, but yeah, Toronto stopped this a number of years ago from becoming a development of condos. And just, I think last year in 2023, there was also another proposal that's come through to turn it into more condos again. Well, try again. And then this was the parking lot of the gas station. Actually, it wasn't an Esso, it was a Petrocan. And this is where this was. So I don't know if there was a fire. I don't know really what happened with this other than it's no longer here. And yeah, so something happened. Yeah, so right now, it's like, I don't know, lunchtime. I mean, that place, there was really no food court in there. There was like 3 places probably to eat. Shawarma, the diner, and the other restaurant. But yeah, this is one of the bus turnarounds for Don Mills, the city of Toronto. It's going to turn right at those lights. So they did work on the road, which is great, but they didn't widen it. And this just backs up like crazy. There's no subway, there's nothing here, just highway in this ugly, slowly dying mall. And I don't know how the businesses pay their rent. Couldn't tell you. It's pretty bad. How's that for a negative video? Yeah, you know, we can do better with our building these malls. I mean, the 1970s, lots of malls were built, but a lot of the malls are either going through redevelopment or whatever. But you know, a lot of them aren't in the greatest condition, which is why they're trying to change what's here, because what's here isn't really kind of working, because they don't have those anchor stores anymore. A lot of those have all disappeared and gone, and you're left with whatever that is. And whatever that is, could be, this land could be used for a lot more than what it's currently being used for right now. I can understand David Schreiner's concerns for the residents that lived in the community, and I can understand that. However, times are changing, we need more housing, and intensifying the housing stock is great, but if you're going to do that, I don't know what you do with the traffic. That's the only problem I see. And if you're going to do something awesome. Like, don't just build 6 towers or whatever the proposal is and a couple of courtyards for a park. I don't know. Yeah, it's better than this, but I don't know. Just some thoughts. Until the next one, get out and explore. This is David.